Declan Rice is going to be one of the biggest transfers this summer. It looks like he's going to be going to Arsenal, right? Arsenal have had 2 bids rejected for him in the region of 90 million in total. West Ham still want more, but could United go in? Absolutely. And the Telegraph are reporting that we are considering doing it. Now, you might say this is considering FC and the amount of names on that board. Yeah, we are considering FC at the moment, but this genuinely deserves to be talked about because Declan Rice could be a transformative signing. That's why I want to speak about it, and that's why I want to see United go after him. You let me know what you think in the comments below, and make sure you become part of the community if you haven't already, and subscribe. But yeah, as it stands, Arsenal, we know full well, are leading the race to sign Declan Rice. David Ornstein's confirmed it. They've already put 2 bids in to sign him. It seems to be a one-horse race at this particular moment in time, but it's not completely certain. Now, I have absolutely no doubt that given the choice, I think look, maybe Declan Rice wants to live in London far more than I think he would. But Mason Mount, right now as it stands, is the only bid that Manchester United have put in. Now, Mason Mount, I think if you isolate it in this, Fred leaving Manchester United, Mason Mount coming in, will be a massive upgrade in that particular area. But it's not the sort of transformative signing that I think transforms Manchester United's midfield. And I think there are 2 players who could do that and be that transformative signing this summer. And that's Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo. Now, Arsenal tried to sign Moises Caicedo last January. Bid got rejected. Chelsea looking like the most likely destination for Caicedo. And I always thought that Rice to Arsenal it's not really a conversation worth having. But off the back of this article here from Jason Burt, I want to discuss it with you, and you can let me know in the comments below. But quickly, I want to say one quick thing. Get yourself summer ready with Legend London. Big up Legend London for supporting United People's TV. Look, I'm wearing this. I've been wearing this for a while, actually. T-shirts, they're great. Fantastic fit. The jeans, I'm not sure if you're the same as me. Jeans, they never seem to fit. The Legend London ones, they genuinely do. Now, you can get 10% off from the community using the code United People's TV. The link is in the description to the Legend website. Just go and check it out. See what they've got. They've got some great products. And as I said, the summer's coming up. Get yourself ready with these bad boys. Right then, back to it. Back to Declan Rice. Now, as I said, for me, this genuinely would be a transformative signing. Far more than anything Mount would do. Maybe Harry Kane would have that sort of impact up front. But let's read through this article first, because we're discussing it's to do with players plus cash. And I think that's where United, we could mount a really, really solid bid here that maybe Arsenal won't be able to compete with. United are ready to rival Arsenal for Declan Rice with a player plus cash offer. Let's see what the article says. Manchester United are considering rivaling Arsenal for them in their move for Declan Rice by proposing a player plus cash deal that could involve Harry Maguire or Scott McTominay. Let's have a quick look through what Arsenal's latest bid is here. The proposal is worth up to 90 million, 75 million fee plus 15 million in add-ons, which is written here by Jason Burt as well. It was immediately rejected by West Ham, and United are now considering whether to make a move. There is interest from West Ham in McTominay as well as Maguire. David Moyes loves Maguire. Hey, David Moyes, I never said a bad word against you. Now, genuinely, it's actually I felt quite happy for him that he won the Europa Conference League, I think it was. It is understood Maguire's wage expectations may prohibit a move, but look, that conversation there, I think, is a really, really interesting one, and one that I think should definitely be explored, because West Ham, right? If Man United were to go to West Ham with a 75 million offer plus Maguire or McTominay, I don't think that's an offer that Arsenal could compete with. Values of McTominay and Maguire. You're looking somewhere in the region of 20 to 30 mil for McTominay, and I personally feel somewhere in the region of 30 to 40. Somewhere between 20 and 40 for both of them individually. If we went in with a 75 million plus one of those two, do you think that's a bid that Arsenal could match? Because right now we know what Arsenal's bid is. 75 million plus 15 million in add-ons. So if United were to do that there, 75 plus, let's call it 25. All right? For McTominay, that's 100 mil in total. Let's call it 30 for Maguire. That's 105 mil in total. Easy maths. And I genuinely do think, West Ham fans, if there's any West Ham fans who are going to watch this video, You let me know in the comments below. But McTominay and Maguire strike me as two players who could actually suit that system quite well. McTominay, maybe you come in. He's not a Rice replacement, okay? In any way, shape, or form. And I don't particularly think he should be playing in a defensive midfield role. You see him scoring goals galore for Scotland because he plays more advanced as a midfielder. That's where he's at his best. That's where you're going to maximise what you're going to get out of Scott McTominay. But going in there, Rice leaving, McTominay going in, it's a midfield option that could be added. But United have had to sit by so far in this transfer window. You've got, I don't want United to sign Havertz, all right? That's not what I'm suggesting. But seeing Arsenal go 2 bids for Declan Rice, they've gone after Havertz as well. Looks like they're going to be getting that deal done soon. Gone with a bid in for Timber. Liverpool signed McAllister. Chelsea have offloaded the world. City have signed Kovacic. I wanted United to have a quicker start this summer than we previously have, but it's fallen into repeated patterns. And of course, the takeover has not helped whatsoever. And I didn't think that this would be a conversation that we would be having. But it's coming from Jason Burt from the Telegraph, so I think it's a conversation that we now should be having. Because Declan Rice, as I said at the start of the video, he is one of those 2 midfield signings. Mason Mount improves our squad. I don't think he moves the needle of Manchester United massively. Next season, we're not going to go, wow, look how much different we are because we've got Mason Mount. Does he improve our squad? Yeah, I think his profile fits it. I think technically he's better than Fred. But when you look at the box-to-box midfielders who are available, and it feels like a box-to-box midfielder has become more, I don't know, it's the way that, modern football changes. Modern football relies a lot on the goalkeeper being great with the ball at his feet. That role of the goalkeeper has developed somewhat in the last few years to the point where De Gea doesn't suit it. I think the role of midfielders has developed somewhat. Previously, if you had a world-class number 6, he could just kind of sit there and be a world-class number 6 and didn't really have to do much else. I don't think that's necessarily the case with most midfielders now. They kind of have to have many strings to their bow. And I don't think there are many better signings that United could make this summer than Declan Rice. Do we have the money is going to be the big question. 75 million, well, we know we've got a budget of what, somewhere between 120 and 150 mil without player sales. We know that. That's always been the case. If you're looking at any money we've spent so far, none. You're looking at a 40 to 50 mil bid on Mason Mount. Okay, so that leaves what? 80? Of course, that would then leave nothing in terms of the budget for the striker, which I think a lot of people would argue is the biggest priority. But sometimes players are available in the transfer market that kind of make you change your plans. And I really feel that if United kind of just sit there this summer and we just watch Arsenal sign Declan Rice and we just watch Chelsea sign Moises Caicedo, I think it's probably something that we will grow to regret. That's just what I'm feeling. As it stands, Declan Rice to Arsenal. And I think it will be an incredible signing for Arsenal. And congratulations to Arsenal if it happens. But I think Declan Rice, given the choice of joining Manchester United or Arsenal, I think he'd choose United. That's my gut instinct. It's what I've been told. I wonder if it's true. Well, put that bid in United, and I think we'll find out whether it's true or not. Now, I want you to let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Because what would you say is a fair offer? So, say this is true, right? That Jason Burt's correct. United are going to go in with a cash plus player bid for Declan Rice. What do you think is what do you think is a structure of a bid that makes West Ham go, you know what? That's the one that we want to accept. Because as it stands, they've rejected they've rejected a 90 million in total package, 75 million plus a 15 million fee. What can United do that turns West Ham's head towards us instead of Arsenal? Maybe it's too little too late. Maybe Arsenal and Rice is a done deal. But maybe there's room for United to come in here and take Rice away. And as I said, and I'll repeat one more time, either of these two signings in that United midfield, that takes that midfield up a significant margin. More so than any Mason Mount signing could. You let me know what you think in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe to United People's TV. I would love to put Declan Rice up there. Make it happen, United. Seriously.